Hi everyone, welcome to the life of Thuy. For my new thing for the week, I'll be trying dried mulberries. Mulberries are the fruits of mulberry trees and they're related to figs and breadfruits, which by the way, I've never heard of breadfruits before, so that reminds me to write that down and maybe possibly try that as a future new thing for the week. Mulberry trees are traditionally grown for their leaves in North America and Asia because they're the only food that silkworms eat. That is very interesting, and that's cool because that relates to my new thing for the week last year when I ate silkworms. Mulberries can be turned into tea, wine, fruit jams, or dried and eaten as a snack, which I'm about to do today. By the way, we've recently hit over 300 subscribers, so I'd like to take this time to sincerely thank all of you so much for subscribing, for supporting the life of Thuy in your own special way by maybe talking about it or sharing the videos. Thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I really hope to continue to do this and inspire you to get out of your comfort zone and try something new. When doing a little bit of research about mulberries, I find that there's a lot of questions about whether a mulberry is actually a blackberry. And while they're very, very similar, there's a few key differences. First of all, mulberries tend to be a little bit longer and elongated in shape as opposed to blackberries, which tend to be a little bit rounder. And although both are typically tart in flavor, they say that mulberries have a little bit more of a sweetness to them. Lastly, one of the big differences is while blackberries grow on bushes, mulberries grow on trees. It smells just like dried fruit, maybe like dried granola. I don't know why. I was kind of expecting it to maybe smell like raisins, but because it's dried, it looks almost like dried flowers to me for some reason. They seem to all have these little stems on them, which kind of reminds me of blueberries, because you know when you buy like a container of blueberries at the store, they have the little stems attached to them still after you pick them. Mulberries are considered a superfood, so they're rich in vitamin C, iron, fiber, and antioxidants. So if you get your hands on a package of dried mulberries, maybe add it to your diet somehow. Okay, here it goes. Well, that's weird. It's got a crunch to it. I was expecting it to be maybe even chewy, similar to like a raisin. And it is a little bit chewy, but there's a crunch to it too. Like it's coated with granola or something, but it's not. I don't know if anything is added to this, but I feel like there's a little bit of honey, like someone drizzled a little bit of honey on top of it. Maybe that helps in the drying process or the preservation of it. It's pretty good. It's unusual. It's definitely not what I expected. I could see myself chopping these up a little bit more than the size that they are now because they're about the size of like big raisins. But chopping them up and adding them to something like homemade granola bars, or just even like chopping them up and adding to your yogurt or your cereal for extra texture. These sizes might be a little bit too big because they are kind of like so chewy. They're like the size of peanuts, like roasted peanuts. Wonderful for a snack if you like mulberries. I was looking up why there's dried mulberries and not fresh mulberries in the grocery store. And I guess one of the reasons is that they're very, very delicate. And because they do come with that little green stem, it's very labor intensive to remove them. I happened to find these in my local Eastern European store, and this product comes to us from Turkey. So I've shared some ideas and suggestions on how to eat and snack on mulberries, but how about all of you? How do you like to eat them? please let us know in the comments below. And again, thank you so much for subscribing to the Life of Thuy. See you next time.